Hey guys, today I'm driving the new Mercedes-Benz 2017 E300. We're going to check out how it drives, how it's different from the 2016 model, and what else is coming up for the E-Series. That's coming up right now on the Fast Lane Car.
So with our 2017 E-Class, the E300 brings with it its 4-cylinder engine. This is a 2-liter direct injection turbocharged engine. It has 241 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. This 4-cylinder engine has actually appeared in the C-Class, also the GLC and the SLC, and in a slightly different configuration in both the CLA and the GLA. The 2017 E300 comes with our all-new 9G-tronic 9-speed transmission. This is in all of the cars, and at the same time we'll have this with both our rear-wheel drive configuration and also 4MATIC all-wheel drive. So the 4MATIC system that we use in the E-Class is a 45-55 torque split. So that's 45% of the front wheels and 55% at the rear.
Going around the canyons and twisties of Carmel Valley, just south of Silicon Valley here in California, the engine feels really good. One thing I'll say about the car that I'm not in love with is it doesn't have a lot of communication through the steering wheel. It's a very kind of numb steering wheel.
A lot of people ask, so what's new on the new E-Class? And we say everything. So it starts obviously on the outside. You see it's a new look. It's the Mercedes-Benz design language, which is something all new. It really came out with now C-Class and the S-Class. The S-Class was really the first of our sort of modern luxury design. We call it sensual purity. And it's something where you see a familiar Mercedes-Benz face, but there's a number of styling cues which make it unique.
The main competitors for this car are the Audi A6, BMW 5 Series. There's also the Cadillac CTS and the Lexus GS.
So at the front, you'll see right away, it's the headlamp design. Of course, that's the first thing. We call it the twin torch design, and it's something that you'll see these two light torches. You'll see that when the car starts, or at night you see this twin torch, and it's something that's very distinctive, and it's all E-Class. As you work your way around the side, you'll notice a very strong shoulder line, and this is something that extends from the front all the way through the rear of the car. It's something that's also unique to this car. On the C-Class, that line is quite a bit shorter, and on the S-Class, it actually starts at a slightly different angle. So you'll notice that just kind of is very distinctive on the E-Class.
On the inside, there are new seats, the gun stock wood panel trim. It even has heated center console and heated center armrests to keep your elbows warm. The dash consists of two 12.3-inch displays that take up all of the real estate, and they're easy to see in direct sunlight thanks to the shade that's provided by this right here. The two-wheel drive version of the E300 is going to start at $52,150 before a destination of about $1,000. You can get the 4MATIC, which is Mercedes' four-wheel drive version, for $54,650 before destination. Of course, that doesn't include any options or anything like that, so that would be the base price.
When you look at the outside, obviously you notice that there's a new E-Class, but on the inside it's almost like the car has moved forward 2 generations. It really is something special on the inside. You'll notice the quality of the materials is extremely high. Natural wood trims, beautiful leathers, all sorts of materials that really give you that high-end feel. You notice first really the waterfall design of the interior. So we call it that because you see in the center console the waterfall design. Really, it's this beautiful move where you have this trim going down through the center of the console and then running around you in the cabin. Inside, all sorts of technology, and this is really where something that's completely new. Our command system, if you could call it Command 3.0. For the past 10 years, we've had a certain command structure that our customers, I'm sure, are familiar with. The E-Class really brings this and makes it completely new. This is a brand new command system, and we have different operating controls that we're really excited about, and this starts with the touch pads on the steering wheel. The steering wheel touch controls are really something all new. It's something that's never been done before in the automotive world. And so what it allows you to do is control both the command system and the instrument cluster from the steering wheel using touchpad controls. Our idea is keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road, but still control all those surfaces that you might need to control. So one of the nice things with the new car is it has NFC Wireless Charging, and that's really something you can do pretty easily with an Android phone. You can also get an attachment for an iPhone like the one I have here, and it just drops right into the center console where the cup holders are. You just open here, you drop your phone just right in here, and the next thing you know is your wireless charging. So really a convenient way to charge your phone.
Let's talk about availability. This E300 two-wheel drive and the four-wheel drive version will be available late July 2016. They haven't released fuel economy figures yet, but I've heard estimates of in the low to mid 20s in the city, low to mid 30s on the highway, and upper 20s combined.
So with the 2017 E300, we really up our game in terms of autonomous driving, and this car takes all of our systems that we have today, which are really leading the industry, and takes them quite a step further. So first of all, we have our Drive Pilot Distronic Plus cruise control. So what this allows you to do, it uses radar, cameras as a way to judge where you are in the road. It can see forward, it can see to the side, it's also looking to the rear, and this keeps you, it will automatically brake, it can steer for you, a number of things. It's really an incredible experience what you can do with this car, and the ability for it to drive autonomously is beyond anything else on the road.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Brian Waring. As always, stay tuned to tflcar.com for more news, views, and real-world first drive Mercedes reviews. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the 2016 Mazda CX-9, and this is Mazda's moonshot. What do I mean by that? Well, they've taken a car that used to be kind of a family truckster, and in this 6th generation, they've made it much more premium, much more sporty, much more expensive, and for the most part, I think they've succeeded, especially on the interior. It starts at about $32,000, and if you load it up with all the bells and whistles, like, of course, our tester, it goes all the way up to $44,000. Well, let's talk about the changes. Is it bigger? Is it longer? Is it wider than the 5th generation?